In view of the Eid al-Adha celebration, well-to-do Muslims leverage on various Islamic organizations and NGOs within Abuja in reaching out to the needy and less fortunate within the ummah through meat distribution.
We are delighted to say we are working in partnership and collaboration with actually the Turkish embassy to ensure that about 600 cows are being provided, and they are going to be slaughtered, and they are going to be actually distributed to the public, for the public good.
So this year we were fortunate to get a contribution of some cows, and that is what we are doing here. We are distributing the meat to several people, including the orphans and indigent children that are under our care.
We just came up with this within 2 weeks, and alhamdulillah, found donors, and within the foundation we contributed and all that. Alhamdulillah, here we are.
The aim of the distribution is to ensure that Muslims, especially the less privileged in the society, are not left out in the celebration of the Eid.
We find a way to reach out to people. Considering the pandemic, a lot of people are not working and striving to make ends meet. So we felt, what can we do during this period?
We are also trying to see how we can support the society. And as you know, is that in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, he emphasized this in so many facets, by saying that, if you want to be my neighbor in Jannat, then you have to take care, of the orphans. So the orphans and the needy and the wayfarer and the weak, are the ones that are of critical importance actually to us.
When we realize that charity begins at home, we are all from different da'wah groups, and we realize that there is need to also touch the life of our members that are less privileged.
The primary objective of meat distribution during Eid al-Adha is in conformity with the essence of the celebration, which literally means festival of sacrifice.
In Nigeria, in the world, all fingers are not equal. It's not everybody that will be able to slaughter, and then we want everybody to benefit from that slaughtering. That is why when Allah gave us, we try as much as possible to also give it out to people that we know that they won't be able to slaughter.
This year's Eid is spectacular, as most of the organizations who have engaged in the act of meat distribution this year are doing so for the first time.
We've been doing a lot of projects in the past, but this is just one of its kind. We thought we should do something for this Eid Kabir too. So now here comes the project. We'll be doing the sharing, food sharing. That's it. Some food item actually, but the major one is sharing the meat, the cow and ram.
This is the first time we are doing the meat distribution, because as we are doing our activities, several individuals get to know what we are doing and they reach out to us.
From 10 cows to 600 cows, the gesture and benevolence extended by these organizations and their sponsors cannot be quantified.
There is nothing we can tell one ummah. It's only to tell them Alhamdulillah. And we cannot reward them with anything. It's only Allah that will reward them.
In Abuja, Hassana Yusuf, iMedia News.